What's going on, Aquarius? Hope you guys had a great weekend, a great eclipse, a great 4th of July. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I wish you guys the best, as always. This is your weekly report for the week of July 6th through the 12th, 2020. Let's just jump right in. We have Mars here coming up on a conjunction with Chiron in your third house. So I think there's a lot of healing and taking action in the healing in your mind, like figuring out like what the healing really is and doing something that feels good. It is making a sextile to Venus in your fifth, where Venus is starting to pick up pace, and I think you're starting to find that self-love and creativity within yourself in a more, you had to kind of go back just now with the retrograde and kind of like figure it out. And, Venus is still in shadow, but starting to pick up pace. So I think we're starting to really figure out where that self-love is going and how creative we can actually be in life. And we're going to have the drive to do that. And there's just like a lot of healing in that love for ourselves and just figuring out like certain things in life. There's so much to figure out right now. There's a lot of deception, but there's also a lot of truth if you want to tune into that. And it is making this yacht up here to the white moon Selena in the 10th house. So I think you can go to this beautiful destiny, this beautiful divine place, if you make that like one of your goals, like to really value yourself and to value the healing that you've done, and to just be that like childlike spirit. Like it could take you to like this really high place in life, to where you're able to accomplish all your goals and go to your divine light and just be in that. And you did have that eclipse in your 12th house, so like there's a lot to say that there's this big hit just in your divinity in general. Excuse me. Drink some water before the video. Got a really dry throat, especially when I get to like these like last signs. Got to work on that throat chakra myself. We do have Jupiter here making a nice sextile to Neptune as well, which is really like valuing this like deeper, like there's like there's this gift waiting if you just want to tune into this higher frequency and like listen to what God's saying, like, and then making this trine to the sun in the 6th house. Like, we can make this reality what we want. We just have to tune into it and like accept what comes, and like whatever finds us right now, or whatever finds you, Aquarius, is about it's about like trying to find the value in the subtle things, and like what comes to you is meant to come to you, and what maybe falls away is just not supposed to be there anymore. And I think you're figuring that out this week big time by going towards that light and maybe restructuring goals and stuff. We do have Uranus here in your 4th house, which is at 10 degrees. So, it's kind of this heavy level that we've never seen before with Uranus there. And it's about figuring out and being innovative in your own emotions and in your own self-value, and how far that can take you right now, because we need that deep emotional foundation, especially you guys, because you're going through that deep overhaul of endings, beginnings, spirituality. Like, the 12th house is a slippery place for all this stuff to go on, and Saturn just came back in after like letting you kind of see like a little taste of your 1st house and like this identity that you're going to become. And even with Jupiter transiting your 12th, like, it's a heavy transit. So I think, it's a good week because we do have some positive aspects, but the positive aspects really are tuning into spirit and not getting sucked into a lot of the chaos that this reality might throw at us this week. So I think, it could be a really, really beautiful week if you're willing to go deep inside yourself and innovate emotions that are going to take you to a higher place and really step into your love and your creativity. Card for the week is the King of Cups reversed. So yeah, you need to step in to that emotional sovereignty and really find that new foundation this week. And it's like you don't want to, like you're kind of trapped and maybe not feeling good, but that's because this 12th house stuff is so hard. But you're gonna get through that. It's just a matter of trusting in new values that come to you, and in this like big self-love with Venus starting to move forward. It's really going to help, and I think you're going to really become the king or queen of your emotions and be really strong in that. aspect in life. And yeah, be able to express the healing. You know, Mars coming up on Chiron like that, like, you know, your mind's going through so much. There's just this big, like, healing taking place there. And Mars is going to help you get through that. And making a good aspect to Venus. Mars is squaring Mercury in your 6th house too. So I think that can really kind of stress you out even more, which just doesn't help. You know, it could be a reason we got this. But you're going to get through it. You know, it's just a matter of being patient sometimes and coming into our emotional foundation and being innovative and finding new ways to get to what you want in life and letting your divine path take you there. I love you, Aquarius, and I hope you enjoyed your video. I'll see you next week.